Hey everyone, this is 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with your Weather Now update. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon here on this Thursday. A very nice Thursday, by the way. Temperatures in the 60s, very mild for this afternoon, and plenty of sunshine. Here's a look outside. This is in Newport, of course, looking very nice here with the sunshine and blue skies, temperatures in the 60s, even down here along the coast. Here's a look at the current temperatures all across the region. Newport, where we just saw that camera view, 62, New Bedford, 64, Providence, 66, and Smithfield, 66. So some upper 60s actually as you get up towards Boston. So a very mild day ahead of us for this afternoon, and we'll be staying dry as well. Now, as we go into the rest of today, of course, very mild, sunny, dry. Temperatures mid to upper 60s for the most part. Winds southwest 5 to 15 miles per hour. But all eyes are on Tropical Storm Nicole, which made landfall near Vero Beach this morning, or actually overnight, on the eastern side of Florida. You can actually see this loop here. And it happened around about 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning. And now, as we go into this afternoon, it's on the western side of Florida. And it's actually going to be moving up into the Panhandle and also up into the southeastern U.S. into Georgia and the Carolinas. But here's the information, the latest update from the Hurricane Center. It's a 45-mile-per-hour storm with winds northwest around 15 miles per hour. Or excuse me, that's the movement northwest at 15 miles per hour. The winds are 45 miles per hour, of course. And that's what we're looking at as we go through this latest update. And then we're going to track this storm from Florida up into Georgia, into the Carolinas, and it's going to be weakening as it does so. And notice how the Hurricane Center's path has it kind of end in the Carolinas. That does not mean that the storm just, kind of goes away. The remnant moisture and the wind from this system is still going to have to go somewhere, and it's going to be pretty much going right up into the northeast, into our neck of the woods. By the time we get into later Friday afternoon, evening, and especially Friday night into Saturday morning. And here's the atmospheric setup, high pressure offshore. Notice those lines by the high pressure system on the right side of your screen there, kind of directing Nicole further north and west. But then that cold front off to the west is actually going to move towards us and move further east. And it's going to kind of get sandwiched. So Nicole's remnants will get sandwiched between the high pressure and the cold front coming through, and to create a kind of a narrow path right into the northeastern U.S. So that'll give us some moisture and, of course, those gusty winds. Let's time it all out for you here. This is, again, today, quiet, gorgeous this afternoon, looking good all the way through later on tonight and into tomorrow. Clouds do increase for at least the second half of Friday, then some wet weather moves in later on in the afternoon and evening hours. Notice, though, the yellow is staying to our west in parts of New York and Pennsylvania. And as we go through even further into Friday night, we get some downpours come our way, gusty winds, gusts 40 to 55 miles per hour. And that continues right into Saturday morning. And then as we go even further, the wet weather does clear its way out of here. At least for Saturday morning, I'm thinking between about 8 to 10 a.m. I think we'll start seeing some clearing from west to east. Local impacts from Nicole. The main focus, of course, is going to be the strong wind gusts, especially along the coast and the Cape and Islands. Gusts anywhere from 40 to 55 miles per hour, so enough to maybe cause some isolated tree damage and some power lines from from area to area. But rain, still heavy downpours, but only looking at about a ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall, the heaviest amounts further west, and some minor coastal flooding. Here's a look at that peak wind gust forecast that I was talking about, favoring the islands and the Cape for the highest gusts possible, but the coastal areas could also see some pretty high gusts, especially near dawn and early Saturday morning as the system pulls on through. So a stormy period Friday night into Saturday, otherwise looking good until then. And then the weekend overall looks pretty good. Saturday, for the most part, does look pretty good. It's going to clear on out of here, and we'll have some nice weather for much of Saturday, and also on Sunday, passing showers possible, but turning noticeably cooler Sunday and especially early next week. So we'll have more updates throughout the afternoon and evening. Make sure you check back, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.